But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm back with another Zeus Town Hall. Y'all, I would show my face, but I look a mess right now. So here, just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, so one of the first topics that I wanted to start talking about. Hey Kaylani in the chat. Hey Elite. Hey Kayla. Hey Shara. Oh, all the way from Utah. Okay. Salt Lake. Are you from Salt Lake? Comment if you're from Salt Lake, Shara. But the first topic I wanted to start talking about was Blueface and Chrisean. So last time we left off, they weren't yet going to be investigated by the LAPD, but I figured that was going to happen just due to the severity of what happened and how viral they went so quickly. So I kind of knew. And by the way, Elite, let me know if I sound funny. I already know how it go. But just by the severity about how viral it went, I already knew that was going to kind of happen. So they're being investigated right now. So I'm really happy that this is happening. And the reason why is I feel like maybe the government and the police department having to step in and make sure they're not cohabitating with one another is what might need to happen for them to actually break up. You get what I'm saying? Maybe that's what was needed. So it's like maybe God made this happen for a reason. So it might not be bad after all. You get what I'm saying? Shar, you are from Salt Lake. That's crazy. Do you know any of the Salt Lake housewives? Let me know. What's the criteria to being a mod? Listen, Kayla, I been should have made you a mod. I'm gonna make you a mod right now. Hold on. I'm gonna make you a mod right now. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. It's to the point where like I be doing so much that like I forget to add certain people as mods. So sorry about that. Elite, you said, let me say the Queen of Rap could never be exposed because she didn't do anything. We're gonna get to that. Don't worry, we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna make you a mod right now, Kayla. Just give me 1 minute. You're gonna be a mod in 1 moment. All right. I see you in the chat, JD. Now, okay, JD, right? He's a subscriber of mine, and some of the comments that he drops, right? I'd be like, who is this nigga? Like, so tonight we're gonna see who this nigga is. You feel me? Because I told him I'm gonna have him join the chat because I want to hear his opinion on some things. Because I'm gonna drop the link in a moment for you guys to join and give me your opinions on some of the topics that I'm gonna be talking about. So that was a long breath. Okay, so they are going to be interviewed. They said reports say officers will look to interview both parties as well as review additional surveillance video from the scene. Once the investigation concludes, the findings will be sent to prosecutors for possible charges. The reason I feel like he's gonna end up breaking things with her relationship wise or whatever they deemed relationship wise between them, but I feel like he's probably gonna be still effing her on the side, but they're not gonna be together out in public or anything like that, just due to the whole LAPD situation and the whole investigation. Because at the end of the day, Blueface is extremely cheap. He doesn't like to lose money. So the fact that he just lost a whole lot of money, right? Damn. See, Kayla, you're a moderator now. You are a moderator right now as of now. So refresh. You can leave the chat and come back. You'll see that you're a moderator. But the fact that the LAPD had to step in and they might get possible charges, Blueface is going to be pissed. He doesn't like to lose money. He's super, super cheap. He's very frugal. Some of these Blueface girls, I'm telling you, this season, right? He took them to guess where and got them all plates, y'all. Y'all probably thinking TGI, Red Lobster. No, he took them girls to Chipotle, girl, and they were so grateful for it. They were like, "Yes, Blueface, you're such a good guy. Like, you have all this money, you making these girls move into your house for the free, and you take them to Chipotle." That's none of my business, but it's just, oh my god. And these girls go on this show thinking that it's like gonna change their lives, which I'm like, season 1 and season 2, maybe half of season 2, you would think like, okay, like maybe this might change their life, right? But after season 2, you should have been like, nah, this show ain't ish. But these girls continue to go on the show, continue to go on the show. Some of them I am cool with, so no shade to them, because certain girls like Naj, I F with Naj, and like a couple other girls I'm like super cool with. But you feel me? And they know that too. Like they know the show ain't ish. Like they know that. They used it and moved on from it. So yeah, definitely. They know they wasn't getting a meal at all if they didn't eat that. Yup, exactly. Exactly. A lot of the girls in the house, they barely would eat half the time because most of the stuff that would be in the house to eat or drink would be alcohol. So it wouldn't be anything of substance for them to be able to really like eat. Okay, like, and we've heard this from numerous, I'm talking about numerous girls that have been on Blue Girls Club. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Not even that. Now he's facing even more legal issues because now he's basically being sued for some other stuff too. There is a guy that apparently got beat the hell up by him recently, which I'm gonna share my screen and show you guys. In 2019, that's pressing charges against him. He said Blueface sued by man over alleged hookah lounge attack. Claims rapper hurled homophobic slurs at him. They said Blueface could be in trouble yet again with a man claiming the rapper and his entourage brutally beat him at the Blue Moon Hookah Lounge in Los Angeles. Ray Anthony Gonzalez, I can tell he's gay by the name. I'm playing of that shit. Okay, has filed a lawsuit where he asserted that on December 21, 2019, he was at the hookah spot with his cousin Asia to celebrate their friend's birthday. According to Radar Online, who obtained the legal docs after around 2 hours at the venue, Ray said he needed to go to the bathroom when he noticed Blueface and security sitting at a nearby table. He decided to introduce himself by greeting the Tatiana hitmaker, but the latter was not in the mood to converse as he responded by allegedly calling Ray F and demanded to be left alone. Before he could walk away from the table, Ray said he was met with a punch to the face, which prompted him to swing back in an act of self-defense, rightfully so. Good job, Ray. But one thing about Blue, he's a Skeletor boxer. Within seconds, Ray claimed he was jumped by not just Blueface's team, but also the hookah lounge security guard, who are all alleged to have punched and kicked him during the violent brawl. A bottle was then said to have been thrown at Ray's head, causing him to lose consciousness and plummet to the ground. That is so messed up. See, this is what I'm telling y'all. Karma gonna always run that circle back. You never, I'm telling you, the moment you think you gonna finesse and you feel me, get one over on people, that karma gonna circle back, baby, and it always does. It never seems to fail. Thank you so much again, Kayla, for another super chat. Yes, you are a mod. I deem you the queen of the mods. Okay, Elite, you gonna have to pass the baton down to Kayla. Okay, y'all gonna have to pass the baton down to Kayla. That's really, really, really messed up. I don't like that at all. And the fact that you're gonna slur that at him is kind of crazy with you hosting the Bad Boys Houston auditions, which is full of gay men. So it's kind of like, what are you doing? You must have a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of off to me that you did that. But keep in mind, this was in 2019. It doesn't excuse it though, especially if it'd be one thing if like they got in an argument and this happened, but he just was being nice. You could have just been like, oh, you're not in the mood, and then You feel me? Let your crew tell your crew to calm down. The thing is with Blueface, he surrounds himself with some feisty, shady people, in my opinion. Like they're all using him, especially some of his security guards and stuff like that. I feel like they most of the time, some of them, one of them, I think really does have his best interests at heart. But the couple of ones that always end up in jail, y'all know the one I'm talking about. I feel like they're just using him for free housing and like opportunities, if you get what I mean. Like, especially around that time. Now, probably not so, but around that time, that team he had then, I feel like he probably cleaned a little house since then, to be honest. This is bad, especially for Zeus, because a lot of their audience are gay, and Blueface was at the Bad Boys audition. Now he fighting gay people, the disrespect. This was in 2019 Elite, so I don't think Zeus really gives a crap. Had it been now, they probably would kind of be like, hey, like, what the hell is wrong with you? The girl said he didn't need to be there anyways. Ray Bay, he had new money and less sense he does now. Yes, he be giving me little murder vibes. I don't think he is. Like I'm the one person who's not the one. Oh, I think he's gay. No, I don't think he is at all. Like to me, he's too much of a crip for that. Like if he is, that'll shock the hell out of me. But I like that. I highly doubt. Seriously, I really, really highly doubt that because he's too much of a crip. Like if they find out, they would kick him out of the gang. He wouldn't be gang anymore. Okay, at all. One thing I wanted to talk about though was the reunion. They better address all of this stuff at the reunion. Chrisean better not bail out. Let me tell you, if Chrisean doesn't show up to the reunion, I don't want to see the reunion. Period. She was the main focal point of this season. She's had a lot of drama outside of the show. If she doesn't show, there's nothing else to talk about. I'm not interested in hearing Jayla and Natalie's fake ass. You talked behind my back. I don't want to hear the laugh and all. Like no, like Natalie, you better make sure. I don't care if you have to get another bounty hunter and hunt Chrisean down to that reunion. She better be there, okay, Natalie?
Natalie, stop it!
I swear to God, I'm telling you, I will be pissed if she's not there. We need a surviving Blueface with all the blue girls. Yeah, I don't think it was that bad to them, to be honest. It was a bad experience for a lot of them, but not comparable to like R. Kelly. I think people kind of take it too far when they say the surviving Blueface thing. We need round 2 with Jayla and Rolly. I don't think Rolly's interested in fighting her, to be honest. Rolly to me seems kind of over baddies and Zeus in general, especially how they treated her. Because, like I said in my recap, I do not like how they was treating her with the whole bump beds. Every 2 seconds they giving her bump beds, bump bed, bump bed, bump beds. That's disrespectful. She don't work for y'all, been in a lawyer employee, y'all, and y'all gonna give her bump bed, and then y'all giving new girls that's their first season. The show hasn't even aired yet. Full king size queen beds. That's disrespectful. I don't care. We're gonna fight everybody. Yes, that would be a good show. LOL. Ooh, Kayla, you said I know a ton of gay gang members. Oh wow. Yeah, she was over it last episode. Yeah, I would have flipped out if I was only. I'm surprised she didn't. Like maybe it's because she just got through like fighting and stuff, so she was like, I'm too tired to be fighting and like yelling. But I would have been pissed. You're not gonna put me in no bunk bed, and I've been working for you all this time. No, I need my bed. Shara, you said I'm sorry I had to get my DoorDash. I know the Housewives of Salt Lake. Oh yeah, so you said in the comments that you know. Oh yes, you said you know Mary, Heather, and Jen from Salt Lake Housewives. That's crazy. How do you know them? Is it through like the do you know them through like the not Mormon community, but like the Salt Lake life or whatever, like the Salt Lake Hollywood life? Do you know them through that? She did look embarrassed. Heather, bad weather, in the words of in the words of what's her name? They doing it on purpose. Okay. But that's mostly on them. I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody has an opinion, especially you, JD, of the whole Chrisean and Blueface drama. If anybody has their opinion on it, please join the link. I just dropped the link. Please join if you want to give your opinion on it. And then did you guys also see how messy Jason Lee was towards the whole Blueface situation. Basically, dry snitched on Chrisean, which I'm just like, oh, if I was Chrisean, the next time I would see him, it would be not on site because Chrisean, you done hit too much people now. We can't just start hitting niggas. You feel me? In the words of Larry Reid, nigga, you can't start hitting dudes now. Only dudes are off limits. Only girls. Okay, but I'll be kind of pissed at Jason Lee because he basically said that she was um calling or FaceTiming some dude, I guess, while he was with Blueface. Like that is crazy to me. Sorry, you said I go yes through the nightlife. I go to Heather's shop to get my skin done. Oh, that's so cool. Damn, you know the Salt Lake Housewives. Damn, you celebrity. You're a celebrity. He stayed up Whack 100's A. Wait, who stays up Whack 100 A? Blueface or what's his name? Blueface or what's his name again? Jason Lee. Those hands. Those hands just bisexual. Fuck is you geeky for? Jason Lee loves throw shade. Okay, and I'm gonna show you guys too, right? Remember that security guard that Blueface was like, oh, he was Chrisean was basically, I guess, texting or communicating with. Funny as it is, one of my loyal entertainers sent me something, right? And I thought it was hilarious. The security guard that I thought it was the security guard that, like, you can feel me? Let me show you guys. You guys are gonna be like, whoa. Okay. It's the security guard, guys, because I'm pulling it up right now. Y'all know the security guard that everybody be like, what's his Instagram? He's so fine. He got like tats and stuff like that. Him. He's like kind of buff. Hold on. I gotta find it. 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 Oh, where is it? Damn it, I gotta find it. Anybody wanting to join the link, please join the link, you guys. Please join the link. This was a last minute live, so give me patience. Give me patience, you boy. Give me patience. Who do I? Who do I? Who do I? Okay, hold on. Now, oh my god, I forgot who sent that to me. Hold on. Okay, until I get it, we're gonna move on to the next topic. And before that, I'm going to add Zaydon. Make sure your audio is correct and make sure use no profanity in the live. What is going on? What is going on, Zaydon?
What's going on?
What do you think about the whole Rock and Chrisean? I said Rock and Chrisean, Rock and Blueface trilogy.
You know what? It is a toxic relationship. That relationship is absolutely toxic. Like the way that they were fighting and the way he slapped her down on that ground. And for this all to come out that he's no longer going to be in the boxing match against Chris Young anymore.
Oh wait, so they announced the Phase guy that he's not going to be fighting the his name was like Phasey or something like that, but he had another boxing match with Nick Young. That one is canceled too.
From what Hollywood Unlocked Jason Lee is alleging, yes. So okay. I'm not sure which one. I know that he was actually
There's two. There's one I know for sure is canceled, but the Nick Young one is in September. So that one I don't think is canceled yet. But the one he had coming up is canceled for sure because the promoters and everybody pulled out. Yeah, Phase Temper,
right. Yeah, that one's probably definitely canceled. Right. But you know, this is a toxic relationship. You know what the funny thing is? I was watching your channel, and I was wondering how did Chrisean end up with Blueface, and come to find out that she was a Blueface girl.
Yeah, she was a blue girl.
She was a blue girl, and so I was like, oh, so this all makes sense now of why they got together. But it's a toxic relationship. They don't need to be together because the next thing's going to happen. Someone's going to end up in a domestic violence dispute or dead or who knows.
Yeah. Do you think that the LAPD stepping in will probably be like the wake up call for them to stop dealing with each other?
Absolutely not, because you know why? Chrisean gonna ride for Blueface and be there to the end. So when the LAPD do investigate and come to ask questions like, "Oh, what happened? Do you want to press charges?" No one's not gonna say anything. Blueface is not gonna talk to the police. Chrisean is definitely not gonna have her man in jail, so she's not gonna talk to police. So the whole investigation is gonna be on LAPD's end, but it's gonna eventually close because no one's gonna wanna
Cooperate.
pursue
Legal actions against each
legal
other.
action and ramifications. So definitely not.
You're right. Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that. What's
It's
it
not
gonna
gonna
take for them
happen.
to break up? Because it's like, like I said before in previous videos, I feel like this is gonna end up deadly if they don't stop. Like somebody gonna end up dead, and I don't want that to happen, but I feel like that's what's going to happen.
It's a possibility. I'm not gonna lie to you, but with them being on social media so much and constantly being on the Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked, like it got to a point where I was just tired of seeing them constantly on the blogs about every little
So
thing.
you had no option but to find out who Rock was.
It's like, who is this girl?
Right. A
Who
lot of
is
people didn't
she?
know who she was unless you were a Blue Girls Club watcher. I've been a Blue Girls Club watcher since season 1. So like I knew who she was for like a long, long time. Like I knew who she was before I started covering the show. Like all this time. Like I knew, and I seen her rise to, I guess, stardom or whatever you want to call it. So like, yeah.
But I mean, but with Chrisean though, I mean, Blueface alleges that she's horned around or that she's out doing things that she's not supposed to be doing. But in reality, him offering her money for them to break up, she ain't gonna take it. She ain't gonna leave because you said just last week that her checks from Baddies is going into his LLC.
Right. It's connected. Yeah. So he's getting direct payment to it for sure. Any final thoughts before I add in the next caller?
No, I want to say thank you so much for having me on the show, and I am an entertainer.
Thank you. All right. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Now I'm gonna add JD. Now this commenter, y'all, this subscriber, his comments always stick out to me because he's always talking this from his perspective. So I want to hear what you have to say about the whole situation. What's going on?
Okay, so I want to make it clear when I say things, I'm not saying
Yeah.
things to absolve like Blueface of any responsibility of him being a piece of shit. Or sorry.
Piece of crap. Yeah.
Yes. So, because basically, like, if you're right-handed, you woke up every morning knowing you're right-handed. So we woke up every morning a long time ago knowing that Blueface wasn't worth nothing. So that's not a surprise to nobody. So, but the reason why I bring up when are we gonna start holding Miss Rock or Chrisean accountable? What I mean by that is not to condemn her. It's to when are other women that support her gonna put arms around her and start telling her you are okay without him. You can do it without him. You could have just walked away instead of losing your grace by hitting and swinging on this man and giving him an excuse to put his hands on you.
Mm-hmm.
Because what some people don't know is this woman was an amazing athlete back in the day. She was a track athlete, track all-star.
Right.
Then she was also on a show called Ultimate Tag or whatever, where she did great on that show as well. Showed her athleticism and everything. So somewhere along the way, this girl lost herself and is trying to find it through him because there's obviously nobody around her to show her any love or anything. So that's, I think, where I'm getting at with a lot of the, like, when people want to bring up something, they always want to say, well, both of them, well, they, well, them, well, both of them. And it's like, yes, we know he ain't worth nothing. We get that. We get it. As far as dealing with a woman and all that, we get it. That's obvious. But when are we going to put arms around this woman?
Right. So your whole thing is we need to hold her accountable, but also tell her the error of her ways so that way she can kind of wake up from like the bliss that she's in. But don't you think it's kind of too far gone though? Like she's too in deep, and that's a little bit of his fault.
Of course, like that, and that's what I'm saying. Like these are things that we know, and it's like we can keep saying these things, she obviously ain't gonna hear it from nobody. She's not gonna hear it from her fans. She's not gonna hear it from nobody. What people need to start doing is holding her accountable, but with love. That's what they need to do, because obviously showing her who he is ain't doing nothing.
Right. Do you think that because you know how the whole LAPD is like investigating them? Do you think that's probably that may be like a wake up call for her? Like, oh, like maybe this is too far gone if like police has to step in, or do you think like they'll just kind of ignore the LAPD and then just go back to normal? Like, what do you think would take for her to actually walk away? Do you think it'll be family? Do you think it'll be maybe when Jaden actually has the baby in a few months, or it's a few weeks? I don't know when she's due.
I mean, I'm gonna say what sounds nice, but we all kind of, I think, in the back of our minds know how it's gonna play out. But what would be ideal would
Mhm.
be for people, like I said, to show her a unconditional amount of love, because that's literally what she's looking for. Is just somebody to love her unconditionally, and she needs that through her peers, whether it's close friends or family. If she gets that, and once, as far as referring to the whole investigation, I
Mhm.
feel like, honestly, this is how, and this isn't my opinion, this is how law actually works out, because I recently just went through a legal situation where I had a self-defense shooting. So
Oh
the only
wow.
reason, yeah, so the only reason why I'm not locked up now is because of how the law plays out, and things of that nature. But with their situation, it's just as simple as this. For it to be self-defense in certain states, there's duty to flee. Once you show, because we only know what we saw in the video. We can
Right.
say what if all day, but we only know what we saw in the video.
Did
So
you
from
saw?
the
Did you see both videos? Because there's a secondary
both
video.
perspectives, where there's the one where they go off into like a darker corner and there's
Right,
clearly some
right, right,
punches thrown. Yeah, so
right.
I just so you know, I don't speak on nothing that I haven't seen.
Okay,
But
fair.
but so referring to that, as hard as that is to watch and as triggering as that is to watch for a lot of people,
Mhm.
um legally, as far as like from a law perspective, he did his duty to flee from what we see in the video. He tried walking away, he tried ducking her, she started pulling on his shirt, all this other stuff. We understand emotions get the best of people, but law doesn't see it that way. We only can look at it the way we saw it. So once he did his duty to flee and she hit him, he did hit her back. I'm not gonna sit here and act like nobody saw that. When they fell down on the ground, he hit her back. He looked like he was gonna do it again. He stopped. Then there was that other part of the video where they went off into the corner, and we definitely, I don't want to get graphic on your channel, but we know how
Right,
that played out if we saw it.
right.
Unfortunately, regardless how a lot of people feel, he would more than likely end up winning that if it goes to an investigation, to somebody pressing charges.
Mm,
And for her to put herself in that situation, and another reason why I say that, the court loves to bring up things that are documented. What's documented is she has broken in before to a place that he resides in. What
all
is
right,
documented, what is documented is that she wrote "I love you" in blood on a wall because she cut herself on the glass breaking into that
right.
said domicile. So,
Yeah, you do. Okay. Have you
you know,
considered going into law? That's I didn't even think of that. Like that is very true.
yeah. So a lot of
That's
the
very
times we got to kind of throw out how we feel and really look at what is,
right.
regardless how it makes us feel. Like, do I feel like that would be a fair outcome for her? Do I feel like, knowing what I feel like she's going through and things like that, would that be right for her? Hell no. But maybe that'll be the wake up call that everybody that you're speaking of and everybody else is hoping for.
Right. So you would say, like, let's say if she were to end up behind bars, but she's ended up behind bars, and it's like
And
she
that didn't
came
do
out
nothing. That's what I'm
right, loving
saying.
him
You got to
even
surround
more. It
somebody with
seemed
love.
like right. It came
when
out
when
she
somebody's going through something like that, you got to treat it like it's an addiction, because that is what it is with him. It's an addiction. You have to treat it like it's somebody on a harsh drug. Like, that person needs to be surrounded by love at this point. That seems like the only thing that hasn't happened yet, if I'm not mistaken. And it has to be relentless. You can't get fed up when this girl don't listen to you the one time, the two times. You got to give her that unconditional relentless love and let
right.
her know that it's okay to mess up. We gonna be here. You still got us. If you walk away from this man and you hurting for the next 7 months, we gonna be here to help you pick those pieces up.
The only reason why I feel like that part that I feel like the family has attempted to do that, but because remember when she got kicked out, right? When they were
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, like he was like, oh, she don't live here, da da da. And then the
Mm-hmm.
family was like, we got you, Ragda. You could come back home. Like, we got you. You don't need him, blah, 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 da, da, da. She didn't really listen. She's like, no, I'm not going. I'm staying here, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, that's why I feel like
Mm-hmm.
you saying that, like, I get what you're saying for sure. But, like, I feel like that's already been attempted in some manner. Maybe it
Now,
was fake.
now, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I
No.
understand exactly where you're going with that. Now, how many of us in our day to day, our family members, our ones that have known us since we was in diapers and boo booing on ourselves, have given us advice, and we kind of one ear out the other, but yet somebody comes into your life, whether it be a friend or somebody else, may give you that same advice in a different perspective, and now all of a sudden it clicks,
Oh,
and
I see
that
what you're
person
saying.
doesn't give
Sometimes
up
with
on you.
family, you wouldn't want to listen to them, but maybe it would take a stranger to change her life.
Right,
Okay,
because
I get it.
we may not know, she may have some resentment build up towards family that's trying to love her now, and she may not be able to get past something where she's like, I want to be able to take what you're saying to me, but you did me like this back in 20 something. You did me like this that one time on my birthday. You like, it may be certain things like that, because you know with family, certain things is gonna
And her
stay in the
her
house.
mom has been like has had substance abuse issues in the past, so of course that wouldn't be somebody that would be able to show her that, but maybe her siblings.
Mhm.
But like I said, they've tried that before. Any final thoughts on the topic?
No, all I gotta say is regarding baddies and all that is that Miko Taylor is the best in the world. That's my homegirl. I've known her for some years, and I
Oh,
don't
for
like
real?
Rolly. Oh yeah, on
Ah,
everything I love, man. That's my homie, man. I like
wait a
mm-mm,
minute.
mm-mm, mm-mm,
So you probably
mm-mm.
hit that thumbs down button on my early interview.
Oh yeah, yeah. With fast before I even watched it. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's
Well, I'm
not
not
fine.
gonna
You're
lie.
supposed to be
I'm not gonna lie. I
entertainer.
did. I look, man. Look, I'll go change it because I love you. So I'll go change it. But like, I'm not gonna lie. When I see it, I'm more bothered by it than she is. She
Are you
really don't give it.
serious?
Man, she's the most kind-hearted person. I swear. Like, and all that. Oh, she be drinking and woo woo woo. No, she just smoke a lot. Like she be getting high. That's it. She don't drink like that. That narrative pissed me off.
Oh, that's interesting. Thank you so much for joining once again tonight. Please join other lives because I like to hear your perspective, hearing it
Oh,
for the
no
first time
problem.
now. All right, you have a
Yes,
nice
sir.
night. All
All right,
right.
you too.
That was so funny. This that boy said he hit that like just like my ass. See, y'all don't be knowing. Some of these Zeus people be knowing like they be knowing a lot of regular people that be hard that be riding hard for them. So that was funny to hear. That is hilarious. Okay, so you guys said Rock just tweeted something recently, so I'm gonna read her tweets that she just put out recently. So she said, I'm gonna start the music ish serious, and if y'all want me to leave the house, y'all gotta pay me. Done partying for real. I'm guessing she meant for free, and I'm gonna pray through this depression. The thing is with Rock, let me tell you something about Rock. I would be a little okay, maybe 2% okay with everything she's doing if she was making consistent sources of incomes at a time from all of this. If she was maybe benefiting financially from this. She's not benefiting financially from him, I don't think at all. Really, she's losing money. Because why don't you have a consistent YouTube channel where you're vlogging your life throughout LA? Why do you not have brand deals to where you're posting on Instagram like these Instagram girls making thousands of dollars just to post and promote a photo like Ari and freaking um Tommy Lee? You get what I'm saying? Why don't you have a hair endorsement where you put in installs and promote their hair companies every day? You get what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that. If she was making money multiple source type ways, then I'll be like, okay, like maybe she using him in order to promote herself even more, but none of that's being done. So her saying she's done partying, I'm guessing she meant for free, not for real. It's kind of like you Ben should have been charging, in my opinion. Like I don't get it. And then she's sorry, and she said, "I'm sorry, big babies. I'm gonna stand the f up." So that was the last tweet from her. What brand would want her out of? Well, now I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about before, like the tattoos and all the craziness. When she wasn't I would say blog friendly. You get what I'm saying? Like before she ended up on the Shade Room every 2 days, before she ended up on Baller Alert every 2 days, she could have still got those things because she had the following. She had close, I believe at one point she had like 500K followers. So she had the followings and she had the fan base as well. So a lot of people don't know her history. That's the problem. But off of that topic, let's talk about Nicki Minaj. In the words of Armand, Nicki Minaj. Okay, so here's the thing with Nicki. I feel like she needs a new creative team. And I'm not talking about the assistant because that's been debunked. We know that assistant was fake. It was a middle-aged white woman's picture that was used that wasn't even her. Like, we know, you feel me? We know that was dispelled. So, like, that's besides the point, right? So we're not going to keep talking about that. But she needs a new creative team. And the reason why is because I feel like as an artist, you should always have a developing phase for your look and your concepts. I feel like she's over the whole pink print phase. I feel like that's done. Like that whole pink print thing, it looks awkward now. She's a little older now. Don't get me wrong. She's not a senior citizen. Don't get me wrong. But it's like she's a little older now. And I'm a barb. So I don't want any barbs coming for me in these comments reporting this video or any craziness. I am a barb. Y'all know how it is. Like the real entertainers that's been here for a minute, I'm a barb. So like this is coming from a place of love, not I'm a cardigan trying to like read on her. No, that's not the case. Okay, that's not the case. She needs to let this pink print phase go. Like look at this picture. This looks awkward in my opinion. Like taking the pictures with the pink installs around the house, it just looks awkward. She needs a new creative team. I feel like if she had a better creative team, she would be more appealing now to a newer audience. That's what I think. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Faith, you said I thought I was the only one. Thank you. She's never gonna let it go. LOL. Like Jessica Dime let it go. Jessica Dime let it go. I need to check on Jessica Dime. Remember when Jessica Dime was like, he wanted to drink from the fountain of dime. I'm late dealing with these 4 kids. Hey T Mac, what's up? Freaky girl will trend in a matter of seconds. Don't get me wrong. I do like the fact that she's going back to the old Nicki music-wise, but concept-wise, she needs to elevate, if you get what I'm saying. Because another thing, too, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. This, to me, has been one of the worst cover arts that I've ever seen, and I'm going to put it on the screen, that I've ever seen in years. It disappointed. The moment I seen it, I said, are you kidding me? I could make this. I literally could make this. If they gave me all of the text, the background, her picture transparent, I could make this on Photoshop myself. The thing with artists, when you're dropping cover art, and I'm talking from a point of somebody that has a degree on it or something like that. But like, I feel like as an artist, your cover art shouldn't be something that somebody could make using Canva and Photoshop. And I feel like I can make this cover art. I literally can make it. Like deadass, if y'all want me to, I could literally remake this and put it up on my community page. It's not that hard. I don't like this cover art. It looks cheap. It makes her look outdated. She looks uncomfortable. The pose looks uncomfortable. She needs a new creative team, y'all. I'm telling you, like this isn't it to me. Like the song, it already sounds super, super good. So the fact that the cover art doesn't match it, I was disappointed. Kayla, you said I could too. Exactly. The Photoshop users already know it's T. Like, you feel me? Like, we know what's up. You feel me? At least Tay did her wigs now. Thank God those baby hairs used to be cringe for him. Kayla, thank you. Why you keep blessing me with these super chats? Thank you so much. Seriously, I honestly feel like Nicki Minaj needs to transition into more mature woman, especially since she has a son now. Talk about motherhood, your achievements, marriage, something mature. I agree with that too, but she could give us old Nicki music, but just new Nicki aesthetics. That's all I'm asking. Cause to me, this isn't sellable. Like, imagine this on a CD. You'd be like, what the hell? Like, they look like an artist coming up. You get what I'm saying? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I do like the background, but to me, the pink clashes with the background and the ink, like the text that was used for the actual cover art to me is super weak. This looks like a text that you can find on Canva. Am I lying? It's a basic cover. Is giving Remy Ma sheet their cover. Blue Girls Club TV, you wrong for that. I can agree. She needs to move past pink so much. And like you could do pink in a subtle way, but elevate the pink. Like I don't know. Like but the lady who was the fake assistant, quote unquote, came out and basically was like, oh, they're using it's crazy to find out that I'm going famous by people using me talking about I'm a fake assistant, right? So she basically came out and kind of dispelled the whole thing. And I think she put in a Facebook post. That's how you know she's she's middle aged. Who addresses stuff on Facebook anymore? Usually it's by like maybe a tweet or you feel me? But Sister Girl went to Facebook. Let me go down and try to see if I can find it. But Nicki did offer her a job. She did say, hey, if you do need a job, let a Sister Girl know, and maybe I could hook you up. Okay. Hold on, I gotta find it. Let me. All right, there we go. So this is her, the middle-aged white woman. She looks like a woman that I've worked with before in the past. So familiar face. Yeah. So under the name Kate Miller. So use the headshot photo of a blonde white woman. Hold on, y'all, while the thing posts. And then also, okay, here's another thing too that I wanted to talk about, which I thought it was gonna go viral. Like I thought it was gonna go really, really viral, right? So Nicki said she was last night that she went, not last night, but during the day or whatever the time of day was, she went to like the store or something, and she she was shopping, and one of the tellers or whatever cashiers thought that she was Trina. Take a look at this video if any of you guys missed it.
Because like on my way home, I'm like, you know what? I asked the driver to drop me off at this store. So I get in the store, I pick up a couple things. I look exactly like this. I go up to the cash register. And the man at the register, he started looking at me like, you know, he don't want to like kind of blow my cover because there's other people waiting right behind me in the store. So I lean in because it's clear that he's trying to tell me something. And I don't want to talk too loud. So he goes, and he's so serious, but he was mad excited. So I'm like, you know, like, of course, like global icon superstar. I'm like, you know, thinking in my head, it's okay. He leans in, and with all seriousness, he said, I've been listening to you all day. He was like, that old school is my favorite. So I was like, kind of hurt. He was like, that one with you and Trick Daddy? Sir? Yeah. I just came back from this meeting, right? And because...
Okay, so...
like,
right. So the thing is, what's so funny about this is I thought this was going to go viral and maybe Trina was going to get mad at this, because if you guys don't know, her and Trina did a song together, which miserably failed. I liked the song, but it wasn't all that, to be honest. So the song didn't hit, I think, it didn't chart as much as they expected it to. Plus, she was supposed to film like a music video for it and never got around to doing it. So I felt like, damn, that's a little shady. I know Trina was probably, Babs, right? I know Trina was probably watching that video, and then you know how Trina do. She like, bitch, I'm the queen of Miami. What you talk about me? Okay? Why you mention me on the TikTok? My cloud TikTok, and I'm getting all this money. Bobby, this bitch got me up. Like, you feel me? I could just picture her just going off, watching that video, and you know how Trina does when she gets mad. So I think that was a little shady in my opinion. Speaking of Trina and Love and Hip Hop members, let's get into the Love and Hip Hop seasons. So there's 2 Love and Hip Hop seasons that are dropping. Love and Hip Hop Miami and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So we're gonna break down the cast and everything like that, and get into some things. And also, you guys, I might make a couple of appearances. Okay, a couple of appearances. So as you guys know, I live in South Florida, and they cast most times for extras, paid extras for like Love and Hip Hop and stuff. So I was in a lot of the scenes this season. Not a lot, but like a good amount of the scenes this season. So let's see y'all this season if I make the final edits. If I do, I'm gonna post it on the community page. I be like, look, y'all, look. There I go. They probably gonna show me for like 2 seconds. The best one though that I went to was Amara La Negra's baby shower. That thing was lit. When I tell you it was so lit, Bobby was there. You know, he came through pussy, sashaying through with his white fur on, with his fur. He came in there. I said, look at Bobby. Stormy Wellington was there. Who else? There was a lot of people there. Princess came, and y'all, Princess, she looks more pretty. She's so pretty. She's even prettier in person. Like literally, like so beautiful in person. Like it's ridiculous. So let's get into the cast. So it's Sukiana, the main cast members: Sukiana, Princess, Trick Daddy, Amara Negra, Trina, Ray J, Noriega, and Bobby. I saw they posted a video right recently, I think on like the Shade or one of them, of Noriega, and somebody was just like, y'all love him? I can't stand him in his big buckaroos. I was cracking up. But to me, I feel like they need to do, you know how Real Housewives is doing a legacy season? They need to do a Love and Hip Hop legacy season, because I feel like the reason maybe why a lot of people aren't interested with Love and Hip Hop anymore is because we've seen a lot of these storylines already played out in depth already. Not Miami. I'll give Miami a few more seasons, to be honest. But like Atlanta, especially Atlanta. To me, Atlanta is the most outdated franchise of Love and Hip Hop. 100%. They need to get rid of Kirk and Rashida. I mean, how much babies is he going to have on her? How much time he's going to cheat on her? Like, at this point, I don't even care anymore. Like, you're staying with him. What do you want us to do? Like, it just pisses me off. Like, I'm sick of seeing the same cast on that franchise. Miami is the only cast that I feel like could go maybe 2-3 more seasons with the same cast and a little bit rotating. So let's get into like the cast recaps and stuff. So Amara Negra, they said Miami born with Dominican roots, artist, actress, podcast host, and Afro-Latina activist. Amara Negra has been named Billboard's Artist on the Rise and one of Rolling Stone's 10 artists you need to know. But after a lifetime spent chasing the spotlight, everything is about to change. This season, as she prepares for motherhood and struggles to define her relationship with the father of her unborn twins, Amara is confronted with unresolved issues from her past. She must decide who she wants to include in the next chapter of her life. So, y'all, the baby shower, I remember the whole time of the baby shower, everybody that was there was like, who the baby daddy? We was like, who the baby daddy? Who the baby daddy, y'all? Who the baby daddy? And y'all, when after the episode airs, that's when I'm gonna show you guys clips, because legally I can't show you guys clips of me there at the baby shower, but like I'm gonna show you guys like clips and stuff, me at the baby shower and stuff like that. But we was like, who the baby? Like everybody that was at the tables and stuff, we like, damn, who the baby daddy? You know? Like, where did I? Someone said, I can't stand that Rashida storyline. Boring. Exactly. Atlanta is outdated. They completely need to scrap. I don't think they need to scrap it. They just need to do a whole recast. You mean to tell me all these people that want to be rappers in Atlanta and y'all can't find a whole new cast? You're lying to me. I'm sorry. There is like 1,000,001 people that want to rap in Atlanta, and y'all keeping the same old people on there over and over and over and over again. Like, it's crazy. Love Hip Hop introduced him as Trina's cousin, but over the past 4 years, rapper and entrepreneur Bobby Lights has carved out his own loud and proud identity, serving up catchy singles, outrageous looks, and an unapologetic point of view. This season follows Bobby as he reevaluates his love for hip hop and life in Trina's shadow after a blow up with his famous cousin's camp. A lot of people don't like Bobby Lights. I actually do like him. I feel like for the most part, he does mind his business, and I think he's pretty funny in my opinion, especially seeing him in person. Like he really like people think it's like a facade he puts on for like he really is like that. Even seeing like the whole filming done when the cameras was down, like he was really like that. Like it's not an act. Like that's how he really is. So I like him. The Florence Leluce. So this is this is the Haitian lady they casted last season, right? And me being Haitian, I love the fact that they casted a Haitian cast member last season, and I like the hearing the Haitian accent, especially in the trailer last season, where she was just like, "You cheated on Marvin. Why did you cheat on? You cheated on her. That is not okay. You cheated on your man." Like that shit was so funny to me. I was like, "Yes, for the Zoe accent." Love Hip Hop Atlanta Real Housewives ATL need to start over because the cast is going to have walkers before they recast it. Seriously, like they're gonna have to pull out the canes and the wheelchairs for these cast members because it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I can do the ATL lineup. Life in Trina's shadow is crazy. They do be to me. They be shading Bobby a lot with the whole being Trina's cousin. What do you want him to do? He's blood related to Trina. Okay, like I don't get how people use that as an insult. Be like, you're just Trina's cousin. And I don't get what, like, he physically can't do anything about that. It's not like if they were friends, then it would be like, I would kind of not cut her off, but not be as close with her publicly because you don't want to be known as just Trina's best friend. But that's her cousin. Like, that's her family member at the end of the day. I don't like when people shade him about that because, like, he can't do nothing about it. So Joy Young, Trent need to let her get a divorce because that is... I'm sorry, that's messed up. Like, you gonna marry this lady and you're not gonna let her get a divorce? That's crazy. Oh my God. This season, Joy finds getting serious about a new relationship and feeling the pressure to get serious about her divorce. To me, I'm gonna have to get on VH1 about that. That's a repeated storyline. We've seen that a couple of seasons ago. To me, the Neri girl, she's kind of boring. Noriega, to me, he doesn't really need the show. This is what I mean. Like, I like Love and Hip Hop Miami, but like, Noriega doesn't need the show. He has a famous podcast. The problem that I feel like Love and Hip Hop has done with all their franchises in general, I feel like they've relied on the popularity of their cast members and not the authenticity of the cast members that they could cast that are unknown. Because if you have people that are hungry for fame and that want their music out there and that want their face out there, best believe they're going to show their true lives 100%. He doesn't need the show. He was known before the show. He's going to be known after the show. He's doing great. He was doing great without the show. He's doing great with the show. So it's like he doesn't need the show. Why did we cast him? It's because they know that he'll bring a certain amount of viewership to the show. So that's why they cast him. They need to stop doing that. It's like they're becoming a little like Zeus now. They're casting people because of their following. That's not good. Because guess what? They might not bring stuff to the show that we want to see. They would just bring the followers. That's it. I don't feel like Flo's storyline is real. You don't feel that her man is cheating on her? Why did you cheat on me? LOL, the Haitian girl sister gets her adney again. Seriously, how you gonna know your sister getting cheated on and you're gonna tell your sister? Best believe if I know something happened to my sister, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna be the first one to tell. I am the family canary. You got me messed up. Ain't no secrets, bitch. What is you talking about? I heard Bobby ain't her real cousin. I'm pretty sure he is. Nori is Remy of this franchise. Joy adds nothing to the show. I guess that's how y'all feel. So that's rounds off the cast, well, the main cast members, and of course Trick Daddy, but he's never gonna leave the show either. So let's get into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now y'all know I'm finna get on that. Oh, look at I Love New York, the heydays. We'll never get those days back. We'll never get those days back. We're stuck with the I shouldn't have clicked on her. I'm gonna cry. We're stuck with the fake stuff that we're getting now. Okay, let's get into Love Hip Hop Atlanta, right? Let's get into the cast. So here's the main cast, right? We're gonna talk about Carly's face because it made me cry when I seen her on the promo and she was talking. I literally wanted to bust out in tears because I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? Why did you touch your face? You look fine. Like you looked fine. Like you literally looked fine. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Okay, let's get into the main cast. So it doesn't look. Is Erica coming back? Oh no, that's the old season. They didn't update. See, the VH1, y'all knew to do better. Y'all need to update y'all casting because I don't think Erica come back this season. Either BK either because he ain't even with Sierra anymore. Okay, so first let's get into Carly. Now Carly looking like Tommy. She plumped up her lips. She got a whole bunch of stuff injected in her face. And Carly to me was always pretty. Like people used to call Carly old, like, oh, Carly, you old. To me, she always was pretty. From season 1. Period. From season 1, Carly looked gorgeous to me. She didn't need to do anything to her face. And now it's like, who is this? It's so disappointing. So let's read her bio. They said the former Cash Money Records singer has 2 Mercy Boutique storefronts and 2 Johnny's Chicken and Waffles restaurants co-owned with R&B singer Neo. Okay, come on with the boss moves, Carly. Carly got money, by the way, if y'all don't know. Don't get it messed up. People like to diss her with the Louis Prada Gucci, pop them tags. Now Sister Girl could really pop them tags, Louis Prada Gucci. Now she could really pop them tags, in my opinion, right? However, the Louis Prada Gucci singer now has a multi-million-dollar record deal with Legacy Records and is determined to get a song collab out with Spice, the queen of the dancehall herself. Besides her professional pursuits, she will also push her daughter Jasmine into her empire. And I like seeing her and her daughter together. So like, I like seeing Carly on the show. That's the one OG cast member I would keep because to me, Carly Red is entertaining. She's messy. She gets into the mess. She's actually funny in my opinion. And now she's a little funny looking. But she's funny and like she brings stuff to the show in my opinion. It's just she shouldn't have touched her face. That's the point. Child, did you see her on IG today? She's coming back. Erica is in the new trailer release. Oh, I can't play the trailer due to copyright because VH1 is very quick with the copyright. So I didn't see that though, but I'm going to check it out after. We're stuck in the era of everyone doing their big ones. Do you a big one here? Do you a big one here? She was so beautiful. Her bone structure reminded me. Exactly. Carly had a good bone structure. Like a really good bone structure. Kelly messed up her face. She looked like all those Instagram girls. When I seen that promo, I screamed. I said, "Ah, what the hell happened?" Like I was shocked, like, cause she didn't need that. She wasn't aging, I don't think, bad in my opinion. But hey, the Omerta, I like hearing her talk. She be like, "They're like, I'm from Atlanta, and like my mother, like she you know, like she just done a lot of shit with me, and like at the end of the day, I just want to be a great rapper. You feel me? Like I like hearing Omerta talk. Like her confessionals are everything. All right, they say since firing her team and her momager Akila down for business deals gone wrong, she's promoted her music on her own, hoping to get the recognition she deserves. Her siblings push for Omerta to resolve and repair her relationship with her mother, but Omerta is more focused on launching her career so she can pay to help her boyfriend who is currently in prison. Now, this is where she loses me. Why are you going to be Sheree? Okay? You better call Tyrone. We're not doing that. Like, you're too young for the Tyrone thing. Sheree maybe could do it because, you know, she's up there in age and, you know, she has time to, you know, kick the bucket. But you're too young, girl. Why are you with a guy that's in prison and you have so much potential rap-wise? I low-key wish she didn't get on the show. You wanna know why? Because I feel like they're gonna put her into that reality star rap girl box. Dream Doll talked about this on College Hill a little bit, and she talked about how like she not in College Hill, but she did an interview about it. She was like she felt like it was really hard to break out of the whole reality star rap girl box. Like a lot of people were putting her in that box, so it took her a long time for people to actually take her serious. So I kind of wish she didn't do this show, but it did give her a little bit more exposure because I found out about her through Twitter. She does the concert. That's not Atlanta. Lord, not lover during lockup segment. It's like, come on. She's a smart old. Yeah, Carly's smart, very smart. I think she's extremely smart. So Erica is in the new trailer. So Erica back. Sister Girl said, "I want my Love and Hip Hop coin. I want it back." See, they said after. Oh, she is back. So they did update the cast. Okay, I was gonna get on VH1 because I was like, that's not recent. After taking a break from the show, Erica is completely over her drama with Scrappy, which dominated her early years on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Seasons 1 through 3 are the best seasons of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta to date. Period. Having recently graduated college, Erica is a committed mother to a teenage daughter Amani, and newborn twins Embry and Iris. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. While Erica has formed a strong bond with her former nemesis Mama D, she has yet to mend fences where her older daughter's father, Scrappy, who's iced her out in recent years. If Erica can convince Scrappy she's no longer holding a grudge over their ill-fated relationship, will he be willing to put their history aside for the sake of the future? Or in the words of Erica, Amani. That's my daughter, Amani. I like Erica. She got her degree, and Sister Girl said, "I'm coming back on TV." Okay. She was beautiful. Her bone section reminded me. Oh yeah, I read that already. Erica has twins now. Remember, she has IG exposed her for Scrappy not help pay. Yeah. Oh yes, I remember that. I feel like this. My whole thing. This is how I feel. I feel like Scrappy holds resentment towards Erica because he doesn't like the fact that she moved on with her life. She has a new man, she has other children, and she has a career besides Love Hip Hop. I feel like he holds some resentment towards her. So he's low-key torturing her in a way through Imani. That's how I feel. I feel like he feels like she's the one that got away, and that kind of hurts him on the inside a little bit. That's what I think about Erica and Scrappy. Now let's talk about the band. The Bambi. In the words of Mama D, the Bambi. Let's talk about the Bambi. Bambi has made a name of herself. Not gonna lie, I need Bambi to make a return real quick. I need her to do a little 5-episode return on Basketball Wives and help her sister girl Malaysia out, because Malaysia's on her island of her own. Okay, Malaysia's by herself. Okay, Malaysia's on her lonely. So I need her to kind of make an appearance and help my sister girl Malaysia out, because she needs that right now, because she's by herself. Oh, that's why Mama D was over there kissing up on Bucky's baby glam grandma. The Bambi. I feel like Erica would still take him back, at least let him hit again. Not gonna lie, I feel the same too. I ain't gonna lie. See, Ray, man, you read my mind. You read my mind. I'm not gonna lie. I think that a little bit. Like, she'll probably let him hit like real quick and be like, "Don't tell nobody." Remember at the reunion when she exposed him sleeping with him at like a hotel or something like that? And she was like, "I have the receipt, Scrappy. You really want to lie? I got the receipt, Scrappy." And then Scrappy was like, "Oh my God, like, they're right. My baby mama Erica tripping, bro. Talking about you got the receipts, bro. Ma Dukes, you're tripping, dog." Like, Scrappy didn't know what to do. Okay, Scrappy didn't know what to do. So let's get to the Bambi. The Bambi has shed the baggage of being pregnant mom for 3 years and is ready to stunt with her Velvet body. Not to mention, she wants to get back into her shimmering rap dreams. Remember her song Basketball Wives? Shimmer, 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 shimmer. And then when Jackie started crying during her performance, rap dreams of her own with the hip-hop song Cali Wave, featuring rap artist Cali Cass. Bambi has also opened up her storefront, House of Shimmer, to the all public as an all in-house salon. Welcoming her daughter Callie in 2021, Bambi wants to focus more on her professional life and avoid people such as meddling Mama D in her personal life as well. The one thing I like about these cast members, they were smart enough to use the money that they made off of Love Hip Hop and just the exposure and build their own businesses. I'm really, like I said, I love entrepreneurs. So the fact that a lot of them are self-made entrepreneurs, I love that, like 100%. Like, stuff, hearing that makes me really, really happy. Bambi went from being a basketball's friend to being that it girl in a hot tub with Kurt to being a main cast member of Love Hip Hop. Like, hey, you gotta get it how you live. I respect the hustle. I don't care. The Bam done sunk her hooves into my son. Listen, all Love Hip Hop will never be outdone. I don't care what anybody says. She sunk her hooves into my son. And then when she told Scrappy, you gotta take control of your bitches. How do you feel about all the violence she condones? What are you referring to, Johnny, towards other females? What are you referring to, Bambi? Hey, baby love, I'm here. I've been making some bacon cheeseburgers. Ooh, save me one. Save me some. Save me some. Let's get into some of the other cast members, y'all. Okay, I'm only do a few. I'm not gonna do all of them. Okay, so Rashida needs to get kicked off. Like, the storyline's over. Like, I'm gonna do a quick run through of the people I don't want to talk about. Shakana, they don't even have a main cast member. They don't even have a cast photo for her because I feel like she just got on the show because T.I. and the Family Hustle ended. So she like, hey, I know Rashida, I know Scrap, you feel me? So she like, let me just get on the show real quick. Mona, let me end the show real quick. You know, T.I. and them, you know, they start fucking with the girl, you feel me? I need to make some money, you feel me? I live in Atlanta, you feel me? I'm in the Atlanta scene and I need to make some money, Mona. What you gonna do for me? Okay, you gonna put me on that show? All right, put me on that show. You know I'm messy. I'm gonna start some shit. I'm gonna be messy. I feel like that's how she got on the show. So it's like she's not really needed, in my opinion. Not really needed. Okay, who else? Sierra. Here's another one who keeps touching her face. I don't know why, because she's pretty naturally, but whatever. And this is another one that I really respect her hustle and just her entrepreneurship type mindset. Like, I love that about like most of the Love Hip Hop cast members. So now Young Jock, to me, he's so disgraceful. How you gonna marry this lady on TV and allegedly, y'all, heavy on the allegedly, okay? Heavy on the allegedly have another baby on her. To me, that's really messed up, and you really embarrassed sister girl. So shame on you for that, Jock. But I feel like it's like a fake storyline maybe, and he really doesn't have a baby, and they're just doing that for storyline purposes. And they're probably gonna end up taking a paternity test at the end of the season, and it's gonna end up not being his, right? That's what I think is gonna happen. All right, so now Yandy, you not slick, Yandy. You thought you was slick, bro. Let me tell you what Yandy did. Chrissy came on Love Hip Hop New York. Sister girl said, I need to move states now. She called Mona. She said, Mona, this Yandy. She like, Mona, me and Mandisi, we're gonna have to move to Atlanta because Chrissy and Cambella, they are over here messing with me and Put, and we're gonna have to go to another state. Okay, they messing with me and Put and Mandisi. You know, he just got out of jail. Black Lives Matter is on the rise. We need to move to Atlanta. Okay, I'm not staying in New York no more. And then Mona said, okay, I'm gonna send you to Atlanta. I'm gonna cast you to Atlanta. Okay, book your flights. And then she moved to Atlanta. You're not slick, girl. We know you like you cleared it because of Chrissy. Because think about it. I think Love and Hip Hop New York has been confirmed to be canceled. But had it not gotten canceled and she stayed in New York, Chrissy would have ate her ass alive every season. Because I don't think Chrissy would have left had Love and Hip Hop New York kept filming. Let's say COVID didn't happen, right? And Love Hip Hop New York kept filming. Chrissy would have kept continuing doing the show. Because guess what? It brought exposure to her business. She ain't got nothing else to do. So she's like, hey, let me get on this. Let me get a big bag. You know, torment Yandy real quick for everything she did to me and Jimmy. And yeah. So she was like, hey, I'm finna shake. Okay? You know who I miss seeing on the show every now and then? Mona. I used to miss seeing Mona being like, what's going on, guys? Is it real? Yandy, why did you call me a bitch? Remember when she was sitting with Samaya, and Samaya was like, I'm not mad, bitch. I'm not mad. And then she was just like, why you gotta call me a bitch? And then she was just like, I didn't call you a bitch. She was like, you just called me a bitch. You just called me a bitch. Why did you have to call me a bitch? Thank you. I'll be trying with the voices, y'all, straight in my throat for y'all. Why did you call me a bitch? You just called me a bitch. Okay, so with Scrappy, you know I'm not too here for Scrappy because, like, he give me DL Trey because he's too worried about what be going on in the LGBTQ lifestyles, in my opinion, but that's besides the point. I don't know why he'd be so worried about that, but hey, I don't got much to say on him, to be honest. Safari, to me, is a big disappointment. You went from being Nicki's man to this, And not even that, with the whole Erica thing, like, are they gonna break up or not? Because it's like every season they're contemplating whether to stay together for the baby or not. You know what I'm saying? Because it's giving me like Amina, Tara, and what's his name? Freak, I forgot his name. Oh yeah, Peter Guns. Remember Tara? For the baby. I'm staying together with Peter for the baby. The reason why me and Amina have to come to amends is for the baby. I'm sick of seeing them argue about the baby. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm sick of seeing it. Okay, I'm really sick of seeing it. It's like it's messing with me in my soul, and I'm kind of over it. Okay. And then last but not least, Erica Mena. I know I skipped a couple. I'm over a couple of people, but they'll be fine. So Erica, y'all, here's another one who's messing with her face, who needs to dreadfully stop because she's starting to look like Tommy again. And I like Tommy, but y'all know Tommy, like I call it the Tommy look, the big perch lips. Y'all get what I'm saying, the Tommy look. So, how do you feel about her violence towards other people? You got to be more specific, Johnny. Like, what did she do? Like, I haven't seen Bambi fight in like forever, like physically fight in like a long time. Like, I don't get what she did. That's a lot of people, LOL. Oh, for the cast? I know, right? So, Erica. Now, Erica, to me, I'm surprised she even came back on the show. Because remember, like, when she left Love and Hip Hop New York and she did that interview with Mona, and she was just like, they need to, eat my crumbs. Because they're going to need, this is the last, the last crumbs of bread that I'm going to give them of being on this show, okay? Because I give them life. Erica was she was doing her big one back then, babes. But one thing about life, it will humble your ass. So she came right back and she called Mona and she's like, Mona, you're gonna have to put me back on Love Hip Hop, okay? I don't care if I have to, sleep with Rich Dollars and get signed to Dollars Unlimited. I'm gonna have to get back on the show. I'm talking to Safari, I got a little storyline. And Mona's just like, oh really? You got a storyline for me? We need to sit down and talk about this. We're going to meet in the New York office, but you're going to be in Atlanta, okay? We're going to Atlanta, okay? This is what I want you to do. I want you to get with Safari. You guys need to, fuck around and just have a baby. You're going to be the new Nicki. They say you're a barb, okay? They say you're a barb. But, like, I would be caught with tails between my legs if I left the job so, like, disrespectfully, and then you got to come back like, hey, girl, I need that check. But I hope her and Safari kind of figure it out, because I feel like besides all the crying and everything that she's done, I feel like she was actually in love with Safari. Like, I feel like he sold her a dream and made her actually fall in love and everything. So here's the cast photo, you guys. What do you guys think of it? Courtesy of Sarcasm. Here's the whole, and Spice. I forgot to mention Spice. I love Spice. Spice is queen. I love Spice. Queen of the dance hall. It's your girl Spice, queen of the dance hall. And I need you guys to download my new single on Spotify called Random with the Pussy Clot, Rock Clot. I love my girl Spice. I love Spice. I love Spice. So yeah. Why Safari look like he mad? Why Safari look like he mad, y'all? Why Safari look like he mad? Safari look big mad. Rennie Rucci look really nice. Another one that I feel like doesn't too much need the show. Rashida and Kurt need to go. Jock could stick around. Yandy needs to go. Spice can stay. Carly could stay. Safari, I could do one more season with you and Erica, but y'all need to figure it out. But those two need to really, really go. So yeah. Last thing I wanted to talk about was the Basketball Wives finale. Part A, because you guys, there's 2 parts to this season, which is crazy. Just reading some tweets from it and stuff like that. Like, this is why I said I feel like the Bambi needs to come back on Basketball Wives just to make an appearance, because Jackie was on her own, you guys. She was on her own at the trip, and she let, to me, in my opinion, she let Brooke win, because you made Brooke make you cry and everything like that, and like all that type stuff. Like, you let her cry, make you cry at the table and stuff. She's just like, you needed to tell me that we were having baby shower food and that you were taking us to the woods. Okay, Jackie, that's all I need you to do, is to tell the truth, Jackie. And then Jackie's just like, Y'all don't know how much it means. It hurts to me. You guys, I adore you guys. Like, you let her, like, you supposed to be Queen Bee. Like, let Evelyn let one of these girls son her like that. To me, you let Brooke son you. Brooke has taken the crown from you, Jackie, as official basketball wife. Okay? You were supposed to be the middle basketball wife. Y'all know the promo. And you let her take that basketball wife from you. Let her take the golden basketball. That's not right. Okay? I'm confused. What was the objective? What do you mean? What was? Oh, you talking about for the cast photo? I think it was like a ombre type green, blue mash. I like the colors. I actually like the cast photo. I really do. You need to come to Utah for the Sundance Festival. Y'all, this next 2 months are gonna be some of the busiest 2 months of my life like ever because of the stuff I have going on. But yeah, I had to come live for you guys late night to hit it with y'all and let y'all know what's up. So please hit that like button. It's 88 of you guys in here. It looked like it was about 100 of you guys in here at a time. So please, before you guys leave the live, hit that like button for me, please. That's all I ask. Thank you so much, Kayla, again, for the super chats during this live. I really, really do appreciate it. I don't ask for much. So for you to be able to give me those super chats, I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Safari titties hanging out the shirt. All right, entertainers, we're out, babies. Please hit that like button, and we are out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.